Good morning. It is Monday the 3rd today. I'm at my next destination, which is Lake Val d'Oron. It's a big bit of water. You can see it goes all the way up the back there. And I'm in the night fishing zone, which is down the other end. Yeah. It's obviously quite popular. There's a lot of barbecue, mess, bit of litter kicking around. Popular with the locals, so this is why I want to do it, midweek. So I don't have to deal with any of the French anglers. But yeah, I mean, it's very weedy. But I think this little bit I found here, I don't know if you can see, there's a few little bouncer pads here, some streamer weed, blanket weed, very carpy conditions. As you can see, it's a bit grey, a bit overcast. Yeah, it looks good for a fish or two. That's if we can get amongst them. Even if we can get a drop, it's that sort of weed. We'll see. I don't know if you'll have boats again, but fuck it, I'm going to put my boat up anyway. And if I'm not there, I'm sure they'll tell me. This swim I'm in here. Let me come this side, it's easier for me to see. You can see just in front of me here, nice bunch of pads. So, it's not far at all. I'll be fishing very close range. Yeah, I've got that fucking sign in the water there. I don't know what that's all about. Can't see it because it's facing the wrong way round. So, but I'm pretty sure you're allowed boats on here. I think that boy over there, I don't know if you can even, if I'm pointing in the right direction. I think that's your no-go area for your boats. And that's a little bit of a wildlife sanctuary down there. But yeah, I mean, it's extremely weedy. But fuck it, I'm going to give it a go. And what will be a case of rice. Anyway, I'm going to get my shit set up, and then we'll touch base once I've done that. Look, there's just noticed in the background now, there's a weed boat going along, chucking all the weed up. I don't know if you can see him. So they maintain it. This is obviously not this area because it's left natural. I think it's quite popular with water sports as well. So yeah, I think you get a lot of public around here. So this is a public venue. So we know what that's like. Can be a nightmare, but I'm sort of out of the way here. So fingers crossed, it'll be all right. All right, we'll touch base later. Right, it's Tuesday the 4th today on Val d'Oron. To be honest, I wasn't feeling it yesterday or last night. I was planning on moving today, but then this one rattled off at about 5 this morning. First, you know, good stamp fish. There we go. This one goes £31. So, carp number 1, Val d'Oron. Nice. Let's turn you around, have a look at the other side. A bit more water in now. Good boy. Good boy, not long. Stunning. 3 foot of water, silty, gap between the pads. Nice, right, let's get you back. First decent fish. Yeah, that was the result, catching that fish this morning. As I say, I wasn't really feeling it in this swim. I know you get a gut feeling, don't you, that it's not going to happen. And I say I was plagued by bream all night, and then yeah, sort of 5 o'clock this morning, that one rattled off. I'm still in the pit going, oh, it's a bream. Just leave it, it's a bream. And then it absolutely melted away, so I knew it wasn't a bream. So yeah, didn't fall out of the van this time, which is good. So I learnt my lesson from the first time. So yeah, I want all 4 rods to be active and producing fish. I always, you know, I love fishing in pads. I always pick fish up in pads. So you know, as you know, as confident as I was in the right hand set of rods, I wasn't overly confident just because it's 3 foot of water and it's really weedy. But I say there is a little clear patch out there, so yeah, I should have a bit more faith in myself. The two that I really thought were going to go is the left-hand set here, which are down in this margin down here. There's a bit of a fallen tree. Both rods are fishing to that, and it's a lovely bit of ground over there. It's silt, but there's no weed. So yeah, I really thought those two were going to go, or one of them was going to go at least, and they haven't. So maybe the fish don't get down that far. You would have thought so, because there's loads of bread and stuff gets thrown in there. People feed the ducks and the geese over there. So you'd think the fish should get down there because it's a constant food source. But nothing. So I am potentially going to move up one swim to my left, to my right, and get more into the pads and try and make every rod count, because I've got to create content. Without content, it's just me blabbling on, and it, you don't want to listen to that. Good morning. It is Wednesday the 5th of July today. Let me double check on that. Yeah, Wednesday the 5th today. Yeah, it's a lovely sunny day, as you can see. A bit stormy yesterday, we had a few thunderstorms come through. But yeah, complete contrast again today. A lovely, beautiful morning here on Lake Val d'Oron. Yeah, I moved swims up one yesterday about 2 o'clock-ish, I should imagine. Again, it's still very, very weedy, but managed to find a few little spots to my left-hand side for the right-hand side set of rods, and then the left-hand set still fishing on the spot where I caught the fish from the other night, and then the far left, if you want to call it, again it's down in the margin, down to my left here, but only one fish produced again from the same spot I caught the other fish from. We'll have a look at that fish now. There we go. What a beautiful little fish. Only 15 pounds, but who cares when they look like this? You beautiful little creature. Lake Val d'Oron. Right, you want to go Yep, so he was a nice fish, like dippy, dumpy round ones. Don't know, they just do it for me. So yesterday I'd say I moved swims, only up one swim, not a lot. So walked my rods up, walked my gear up, rode the boat round, and then moved the van up, got myself all level, got my rods out, lovely jubbly, sitting down having a few beers, tap 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 on the van. Hello? Hello. It's the fucking Rozzers. I'm like, oh fuck. He said to me, you can't park your van on this bit of grass. And I said, oh, okay, apologised, and said, oh, is it all right, you can park it on the road? He says park it on the road, but you're not allowed to park on the grass. So anyone who wants to fish here, again, you're going to have to either barrow your stuff down or carry it. So yeah, no parking on the grass, naughty boy Ben. So yeah, then I just sat my bevy up in this swim, and done the night. Yeah, so I had that fish, and I'm still not feeling it, if I'm honest. You know, one fish, I think, you know, this is a sort of water where I am, you're only going to pick fish up in the night or early morning. They're not going to get here through the day, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of moving. Yeah, it's not making good content, is it, if I'm not catching fish? So yeah, potentially there'll be a move today. Right, left Oran this morning and say I wasn't feeling it. Plus I'd run out of beer as well, and that's the only thing that's keeping me going at the minute. So yeah, I needed to get some supplies as well, beer being the major one. So I travelled about an hour south to this next venue, which is called the Grand Etang de Venas. So it's the first barrage that I fished in France. Thank you. But this isn't a deep barrage. This is like, it's about 2.5 metres all across this barrage. So it's quite silty. And I caught this chap on 2 bits of plastic corn again. Oh, you're lively, lively, lively. Lively, lively, angry common. Right. Hey. Calm down, will you? There we go. Come on. Come on. Just get a picture. There you go. Yeah, this one goes 27.5. Yeah, left Val d'Oron this morning, wasn't feeling it, so travel an hour south to this venue. Yeah, literally rod's been out like 5 minutes. I didn't even have a net set up, and this one's gone off. Plastic corn. Nailed this one. Right, fish number 2 from the Grand Etang de Venas. This one was caught on a tiger knothy wafter, and he goes £20. This is more like it. We want to see fish, not me blabbering on. Good morning, it's the 6th of July this morning on the Grand Etang de Venas, or Venice, I think is how you say it. Yeah, I had 3 carp last night, sorry 2 carp last night, and one's just gone off this morning. They're not big fish, but they're still fish, so it's better than no content, I suppose. This is a cracking little venue. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Oh. Ça va? Ouais, je vais. Rien du tout.
Yeah, it's full of carp, this little pond. Absolutely chock-a-block with them. I might hang it out for another night, another day maybe, in an attempt to see if I can winkle a big one out of here. Let's say the 27 was the biggest one so far, but they could be bigger. So you never know, do you? You're on ponds like this. So it's absolutely teeming with carp. Maybe there's too many carp in here. That's the problem, you know. They're not growing on. The competition for food is too high. But yeah, we'll have a look at them carp now. There we go. Carp number 3. He goes over £13. Nice. There we go. Carp's number 4. He goes £22, this one. And this is the one that got me soaking wet, you bastard. At 3 o'clock this morning. There we go, carp's number 5. This one goes 24. So yeah, as you can see, nothing special, but carp's a carp, and it makes good content. I need to stop saying because I've been looking back through my videos. I say a lot, so I'm going to try my best not to say yeah, so yeah, one of that I think it was the second fish last night. There we go, I said again. The second fish last night made a right trash up of 2 rods, so I had to undo the rig in the net with the fish and untangle all the braid, blah blah blah. It was a bit of palaver, and in the process the fish got me absolutely soaking wet. So yeah, I'm sat here doing this piece to camera in my boxer shorts with one croc on and one croc off. So yeah, and that French guy has come round and seen me in my bivvy like this, so that's quite funny. But yeah, let's see what happens. There we go. Waited all day for this fish after spotting out that bit this morning. Only had 2 spots over each rod. And yeah, it's been a slow old day. I was just editing some footage and this one's tore off. A handful of boilies under 28, I'd say. Yeah, pucker. Nice fish that, long fish. Right, let's get you back. There we go. Alright, Friday the 7th today. Just selected a few from last night. I let quite a few go. Sacked only 2 fish. Best of the bunch really. This one goes 19 and a half. And it's about to just go. Yeah, this one goes 19 and a half. Nice. Right, and this was the next one I kept last night. Because this little mirror, not a big fish, but who cares. Yeah, I've had enough of here today, so I'm going to move on to a new venue. But yeah, that's Grand Etang de Venas. Let's say that we're going to sign off here. Wait. Right, let's get you back. Right, let's call that a wrap up for week 3. Let's start off with Val d'Oron. That was a tricky water to fish with a weed, but the rewards are there if you can get your head around fishing in weed. Yeah. It was all right, biggest thing I sort of, I should take from Val d'Oron would be to read the road signs. Hence why I got a tap on the door from the old Bill. I was say when I got there, I was so transfixed on looking at the water, as you do when you get to a new venue. I didn't even bother reading the road signs, and I just drove straight on. It's English. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I got away lightly because those who know me know what I was doing as well. So, yeah, I got away very lightly on that one. So, anyway, the old Bill was good as gold. No bother. So, yeah, Val d'Oron, tricky water, but the rewards are there. And the second venue I went to was the Grand Etang de Venas, or Venus. Pucker little water, that, really nice, full of fish. Very tranquil venue as well, really quiet at night. Literally had the cows mooing. That was about it really. Ton of fishing now, to sort of £30 I should imagine. But yeah, good sport, really good sport. And the French down there, they was all really nice as well. They was all very interested in what I was doing. All wanted to know my YouTube channel, and a lot of them now subscribe to my channel as well, which was great, because they want to follow my Tour de France as well. So yeah, fantastic. So what have I learned really? Yeah, read the road signs, yeah, and don't get in trouble with the old Bill. So yeah, what I was going to say was, at the moment I'm struggling to find venues to fish. So the information is there on the internet, but then the translation from French into English, sometimes it doesn't make sense, and it's hard to understand what they're actually saying. So that's my biggest struggle at the moment, finding venues where you can fish at night as well, because the whole night fishing thing in France is fairly recent as well. There was a complete blanket ban on fishing during the night in France. They're starting to relax the rules on it a little bit, because they're trying to encourage more French people into fishing as well, because they've got these fantastic carp and not really many French fish for them really. They're quite happy fishing with poles and and floats from the 70s. You know, that's the way they fish, beach carters, and you know, that's what they do. So, you know, but the French government are trying to get the French more into fishing through the night, the whole carp scene, you know. So yeah, I mean, that's my biggest struggle at the moment, is finding venues to fish. So I am winging it. I've got the internet. I get to a region and go on the internet and go, right, what's there? And that's the way I'm doing it at the minute. So I mean, if anyone has any lakes or any venues to go to, and give me a heads up, because I'd really appreciate that. Because say I am struggling, and so the whole point of these videos is to give you the information on public fishing in France. I mean, this is it. It is public fishing. I'm not going to paid waters. I'm not doing day tickets. I'm doing free venues. So you buy your French fishing license, and then you come over to France and you fish for free. That's the purpose of these videos. Yeah, so I mean, if anyone's got any, you know, venues, I mean, just write a comment in this on the end of this video. That'd be really good, because then I've got a sort of idea. I've got an idea of where I'm going, but really I'm winging it. So yeah. So I hope you enjoy my videos. Please like and subscribe to them, because it'll do me a world of good. I don't know what it does, but everyone says it. Please like and subscribe. So please like and subscribe. So I'm going to call this a wrap for week 3, and I'll see you next week for week 4. Cheers.